Hello. My disability got me down a little bit this week. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm going to get this video out here. When I started working for the federal government back in 2004, the very first day I was at work, whoever was doing orientation with us, he had us standing up and we were doing some type of little exercises or whatever. But then he asked, I'm going around the room and I want everybody to say what college they went to and where they graduated from and their degree. It was about 35 of us in the room. When they got to me, I told them I haven't went to college. Finished going around. Everybody in there had went to college except me. You know, some of the people were looking all proud and everything. Some of them looked at me and kind of smugged and turned their nose up. Well, now I get to turn my nose up at all of you. So let me explain something to folks that's not woke. As we were standing there, I had a small business. As we were standing there, I was standing there right alongside of those guys without a college degree, which proves that you can work for the federal government without a college degree. Right now, a lot of those folks have got caught up in this student loan mess. Right now, a lot of those folks' credit is bad. And you want to know how I know? Let me tell you how I know. Because credit card companies, they go on college campuses and they sign these kids up for credit cards. Why would they do that? These kids are going to school. They don't have a job to pay a credit card, but they know majority of the black kids need that credit card to try to survive while they're at college. So what happens? By the time they get out of college, they got these student loan debts and they got bad credit. And they have the nerves to put out their chest and be proud and say what school they went to. See, I'm not caught up in the student loan mess. And I don't have bad credit. And I'm the one who can sit back now and be proud. I won't look down at them because they didn't know any better. They didn't know. They thought that they were doing the best thing. You know, the thing that America told them to do? Because a lot of Americans still don't know how to think for themselves. They just following the leader. And most of them, especially if they are black, they got their American dream. They got their house and their car and a decent job. And they are paying for that American dream. And even for those who were on food stamps and tried to make it. You know, heard about a story today about this young lady was using her food stamps to buy baking stuff, and she was selling her baking goods on Facebook and making good money, trying to get from up under the government system. They got all this evidence against this young lady. and about to send her to federal prison. They don't care about her child. This is her first offense, probably. I thought if it was your first offense, that's supposed to be leaning on you. No. And she's facing big prison time in federal prison. That's America for us, especially if you're black. They try to figure out a way how they can keep you down and keep you dependent on them. Wow. Most black people that I know that are in my building, we are still poor. I listen to some of them, especially the women, who say that after they pay their rent, they don't hardly have no money left over to do anything else with. Wow. And it's because they didn't work that much. They were those stay-at-home wives, those controlled wives who thought they were in control, but they allowed a man to control them. Baby, stay at home, take care of the kids. Wow. That's America for you. Looked at something yesterday. This lady was talking about she was supposed to go in to have a hysterectomy. And her husband came home and told her, I got something to tell you. It's completely my fault, because she was a stay-at-home mom. He had canceled the insurance months earlier. This woman had all kind of tests ran, had been going back and forth to the doctor, and all of a sudden, all of this mess is hitting them. And guess what? If he walks away, it's going to be her debt, because he wasn't in the doctor's office, she was. She couldn't even have her surgery. But yet and still, she said he was going on trips. He was buying. He chose a certain lifestyle over his family. He has put her health in jeopardy now. I just saw a show 2 weeks ago. She's ready to pop. I thought this woman was expecting. And I asked her, when are you due? And she said, I'm not having a baby. These are fibroid tumors. Women, wake the hell up. I keep telling women, you all cannot afford to sit at home and be stay-at-home wives. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, whatever. You can't afford it. Because when that man started acting like an ignoramus, and he decides he wants to go on about his business and try to get those kids from you, or try to give you the least amount of child support that he can, and leave you with those kids in a bind, all stressed out, trying to figure out where y'all gonna live, where y'all gonna, how y'all gonna make it. He don't give a shit. He'll go find him a younger model. You better have something on your own. You better work. and contribute to Social Security. It is so many women in my building who get SSI and not Social Security. I don't know how they making it. I don't know, because I started my business back up in February, and I'm just getting to the point where I'm making a few extra dollars. And I'm doing okay. Sometimes I have to use my credit card to do things, but I'm still doing okay. My rent is over $1,000 some dollars. Most of theirs isn't. And they don't have anything left over. Barely. I've said it once, I've said it twice, and I'll say it again. Women are becoming the number one homeless people in America. Senior women. Because they are getting evicted left and right. So your landlord, your apartment complex, they don't care about you. They care about you making that payment on time each and every month. Where I live right now, I've never had my rent increase as much as it has each year that I've lived in here. If I stay next year, my rent is going up by $99. But guess what? I'm only getting about $46 increase on SSI and less than that on my pension. So how are we supposed to keep up? I don't understand how they're keeping up when I'm barely keeping up. My son and I, we are planning on leaving this country. I will not be recertifying and renewing my lease where I stay, when I can take my Social Security and pension, go to another country along with my small business and live better. I'm sick of America. I'm sick of their foolishness. I'm sick of them trying to hold people down while other ones are getting rich and rich and rich. Like our current president say, I'm rich as hell. The convicted felon, if he was black, as a convicted felon, he wouldn't be in office. I don't know how the hell that happened, but he's in there and he's getting richer and richer and richer. I'm getting the hell out of this country because I'm tired. I'm tired. Let me tell you something. They got me caught up years ago for whooping my son in the state of Georgia. They claim you can't hit a child in any shape, form, or fashion. Charged me with a felony. But didn't slave masters beat folks in Georgia? See, our government always has a way to keep us down. You charge a mother with a felony. Stop me from getting a job for years until I found out how to get it expunged. But you know something? I ain't mad. And you know why? Because of the fact that I couldn't find a job, that America wouldn't allow me to work. It pushed me into my destiny of starting a business. I was always creative. but it pushed me where I needed to go. Did I struggle? Hell yeah. Have I ever been homeless? Hell to the yeah, more than once. But that talent and that creativity that I have, majority of the time, it took care of me. I'm still doing a business right now. A lot of people better wake up and realize America don't give a about you. When I got arrested in my 30s, a black officer had the nerves to tell me, we get everybody eventually. It just took us a little longer to get you. As a man thinketh, so is he. That's why you have a lot of officers who are in prison today, because that's how they think. But when they think like that and they say that out loud, they don't understand about karma. They don't understand what the Bible says. And they will lie. It is some liars in America. They will lie to try to get out of the trouble they created. They're so quick for you to go to prison. But when it comes to them, they want to stay out at any and all costs. Someone will even commit suicide to keep from going to do time. That's America for you. Be blessed, guys.